Tonight on Supernanny, Joe returns to the UK on a rescue mission to stop a 9-year-old girl from tearing a family apart. Meet the Cook family, whose 9-year-old daughter Megan likes to be in charge.
It's my show, do I like?
Terrorizing her sisters, exploding, and erupting at any given moment.
Now go!
Will Joe have what it takes to quell Megan's explosive temper, or has she finally met her match?
Get lost!
Take a look and see what family we've got here.
Hi, we're the Cook family. I'm Denise, this is my husband Paul. We have 3 girls. Megan's 9, Gabriella 6, and Erin is 4. We really need Supernanny. We're in a very dark place at the moment. Megan can be very angry, lots of shouting, screaming, rudeness.
No, Mum, get off me!
So disrespectful.
She knows what presses your buttons to get you angry.
Please don't shout at me like that.
That's what I'm doing!
She will actually kick up and have a tantrum like a 2-year-old.
I'm not hurting you.
You don't know because you're not me! There you are!
Mum, can't believe you're putting up with this.
I get angry, I don't know how to nip it in the bud, I don't know how to handle it.
You stop swinging it.
No, that's what you do with it!
That little girl's mouth.
We do shout at each other, and we shout, she shouts, I shout,
Go and do your homework.
Not unless,
and it becomes a bit volcanic.
Go and do your homework.
but it's mine.
Although the other girls behave badly.
I don't like them!
Right. Okay.
Megan tends to lead. They will fight because they all want the control.
Megan, leave it! Leave it! Now stop!
What's all this hitting?
There's generally an issue when we go out. I prefer to be at home and not be part of that group.
I'm the one that tends to have the fun with them.
I don't want to join in with them.
Give it to me and stop swinging it. It's dangerous.
I'm at my wit's end. I've got nowhere else to go. I just feel I've failed. I need a miracle.
We want to be a complete family again as well. Bring us back together.
We want to be given a second chance. That's being a happy family. Please, please help us.
You guys seriously need my help. I'm on my way.
All right, you can all answer it. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. How are you? Hiya, pleased to meet you. Joe Frost, how are you?
Oh, that's just Tingley!
Looking forward to meeting you.
When I first met Jo, I was slightly in awe of her. She's a huge personality and she seems to have an aura about her. And I really liked her.
Right after I arrived, it was time to take the girls to school,
Megan.
and it didn't take long before Mum and Megan kicked off.
Can I have the phone? Not you're just doing anything. I want it back. Megan, now, come here, please. Give me the phone. Just give me the telephone, Megan, because you're really...
Megan's just bit her mum because Denise tried to take the mobile phone off of her. It's become heated. There's attitude. There's no respect. And nobody's listening to one another.
I haven't touched your docking
Well, I
station.
gave it to you! You're supposed to touch it!
Come on, Erin, let's cross. Come on, Erin.
Well done, Mum. That just has...
Quickly, Erin, there's a car coming now. What are you doing?
There's a lot of shouting going on, and it's quite obvious that the girls don't listen to Denise whatsoever, and she needs to get a grip on this.
Megan! Gabriella!
When Paul got home from work, he walked into a chaotic dinner time.
I'd like to eat it, Megan.
The girls were demanding things from Mum and Dad, and Denise was totally stressed out.
Gabriella, can you sit up, please?
Right, get us a wine. You'll be out. She's been out of
Eat her
it.
dinner.
What is it?
She's not gonna...
I don't feel
For goodness
like...
sake, Gabriella, just eat, will you?
Well, ask nicely then and you'll get it. If you're not, don't ask nicely, I can't get it.
I said orange squash.
Yeah, but you missed a word off.
Daddy.
Orange, Gabby.
Denise and I aren't working well together. Our family's not working because we're not working together.
Would you say you have different parenting styles?
I would say you have.
Discipline is
I think
probably where we differ.
our tolerance is different. My tolerance is so long.
Toy
Denise's tolerance
Toy man.
seems to be more variable.
On 3 strikes, you're out. And when you're out, you're out. But Denise is more warn, and never carry a warning through.
I'm tired, and I'm worn out, and I basically...
This is another problem we have.
I don't know if Paul really understands how hard it is. You know, from the moment I get up, just the logistics of 3 children, 3 breakfasts, 3 school uniforms, just getting 3 children out the door is quite stressful. And Paul doesn't have to do that very often at all.
Is that when we try and discuss it like this, it ends up getting heated, and then we don't get anywhere. The barriers go up.
Because I feel very defensive, and I do, as I've said to you earlier, I feel like I failed.
It's not a case of failing.
I know it's not, but I feel that, Paul. I personally feel I failed my children. I feel I'm not a good mother.
You're a good mother, and you haven't failed them. It's just you.
But why do they walk all over me the way they do?
Coming up on Supernanny, the curtain falls on Megan's play,
Well, it's naughty, got ruined once and get ruined again.
and Denise and Paul find themselves against the ropes.
She bites and pulls and slaps you, and you take it like a punch bag. It's eye-opening. It really is eye-opening.
When Supernanny returns.
Later that evening, Megan and her sisters had a little surprise for me. They put on a play.
So, you've got to put your hand up, you twit.
Pardon?
Twit. Yes. Wrong.
But as soon as the curtains went up, it was game over.
Oh, don't ruin it.
It's going really well, Goons.
Well, it's naughty, got ruined once and get ruined again.
How many children are there in it?
If things aren't going quite the right way or something's not quite working, Megan can get a little bit agitated.
Megan!
Bed now, because you've
No.
just spoiled it.
I haven't, it's my show, I can do what I like.
You have just
Megan.
spoiled it.
I'll
But
take
you can't say
Megan.
that.
Do you want me to take you up, or are you going to go?
You just spoiled it, Megan.
I haven't.
Megan can be an angel, and she can go to being a devil in a snap of the fingers. She's very unpredictable. I never know what's going to trigger Megan.
You spoiled it, Megan.
I didn't spoil it. Gabby, shut it down.
Megan was starting to get angry with the other 2 girls, other sisters, and that's why Denise sort of put a stop to it. And then we have all sorts of problems.
Megan!
Oh,
Megan, will you listen to me? Megan!
Mum, shut up.
Please don't talk to
You
me.
tell me not to shut.
Don't,
You
Megan,
shut.
I've told you before, I'm your mummy and you're my little girl and I don't expect you to speak to me like that. Please, Megan, do not speak to me like it.
They both have tempers that spiral out of control. They're very much alike, but at the end of the day, there's one mum and there's a daughter, and somebody has to be responsible, and that somebody has to be mum.
I can't stand this.
What is it right now you are feeling?
I'm feeling hurt and sad that my 9-year-old daughter can treat me the way she is.
What is it that you want from Megan?
I want love from her and I want her to hug me and tell me she loves me. I don't want her to shout at me and tell me she hates me.
It's clear that the friction between Mum and Megan has just worn her down. There needs to be change, and I'm about to do that. When I first meet a family, I go in and I watch the dynamics between the parents and the children.
Naughty, got ruined once. You tell me not to shout. You
And afterwards, I sit them both down and we discuss the issues that need to be addressed.
I'm not good at accepting criticism, but knowing what Jo's like, I know that I'm going to be able to take that criticism from her, which is a strange place for me to be.
3 creative, beautiful girls, highly intelligent, strong-willed, and you should be proud of that. But where's the respect from your 3 girls?
They don't have any respect for us.
The behaviour because of the lack of respect they have for the pair of you, is eye-opening. It really is eye-opening. Let's start with Megan. She bites and pulls you and slaps you, and you take it like a punch bag. When you argue with Megan, it must be like looking at yourself, because the pair of you are very alike in your personalities. It's like watching two kids, because neither lets go. You're both fighting for the last word. How are you setting a clear, good example to your children when you're telling them to stop shouting when you're shouting yourself? Why is it hard to discipline the girls?
Because there's so much confrontation and arguing, and I just find it easier to ignore, maybe.
The pair of you haven't given them any boundaries, so that when they overstep those boundaries, there is a consequence for it. It's, I'm going to do this, I'm going to count to 1, 2, and tickety-boo, because nothing else happens. It really doesn't. You're not working together as parents. You both walk on eggshells with one another. Paul, you're too scared to tell Denise really what's on your mind. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. Because if I explain how I feel, it'll get an adverse reaction. And I feel that my feelings will be negated, so I don't bother.
You don't do what parents and couples should do, and that is support each other.
I know everything you're saying is true, and that's why we're here, that's why we want to move on. We don't want to be this black cloud hanging over us. The sun to shine.
Yeah. I expect to be cloudy on off days, but it's having an umbrella to deal with it.
Exactly.
When you hear that we shout so our children shout, it's quite harsh. But it's true, I guess. We are their role models, and what they see in us is correct. And if we shout, if we don't treat each other nicely, why should they?
Joe picked up on the fact that I don't always tell Denise what's on my mind, which is, again, spot on. Joe analysed our family down to T. Yeah, brilliant.
Coming up on Supernanny. When Megan's reign over the household is seriously challenged, her claws come out.
Megan, no.
Sorry. This is Megan angry.
When Supernanny returns.
This family needs to set discipline and rules. So on my first day of teaching, I'm about to lay these down.
The first one says no yelling or shouting. There's no need to raise your voice or yell, because it can be very upsetting. Every household rule that gets broken, there's a consequence for that. And if they refuse to listen and they carry on, then I want you to put them in that dining room, which is now going to be called the reflection room.
The reflection room is a place where the girls can think about what they've done and why they're in there.
If I behave like this, this is where I end up. That is setting firm boundaries.
Last but not least, I brought out the princess chart for the family.
Now, this chart is princesses' castles, and I've got these special ones.
What are they, little princesses?
They are princesses, but you know what? It's Princess Gabby. Yes, on my word, it's Princess Gabby. It's Princess Gabby. Wow. When you show Mummy and Daddy that you behave yourself, you're going to jump up onto the pathway, okay? Until you reach the doors of the castle. Because when you reach the doors of the castle, you get to do something that you want to do.
It's sissy stuff, that means it's baby.
Come and talk to me if you've got something to say. Because I'm not going to talk to you across the kitchen, Megan.
Megan had decided that she was too grown up for the princess chart and called it sissy. No. She wasn't having none of it.
No. Right.
Down. Megan pulled the crown off.
Megan?
Well, I think it's sissy stuff. Will that help?
Megan?
Princess Reward chart was absolutely beautiful, but Megan didn't like it because it represented change. She didn't want to be involved.
If you don't get it out of the bin, you're going to be in there.
Me too.
Go on then, in you go.
Megan usually gets away with this kind of behaviour, but this time I told Paul to give her a warning. And when she didn't listen, she ended up in the reflection room.
When you go into the room after a time, explain why you put her in there, okay?
Yep.
And say to her you want an apology for that behaviour. And if she delivers a sorry that's angry, sorry, and she's really rude, say to her, no, that's not good enough. I want an apology properly, which is sorry. If she doesn't, then she stays in there.
Okay.
Okay?
Certainly someone like Megan is to get an apology so she understands why. Because you, when you get the apology, you say to them, you understand why you're in a reflection room. The behaviour you're showing is really unacceptable, and I want an apology.
Sorry.
I want a heartfelt sorry, not just a sorry.
How will Megan know how to give you a heartfelt sorry unless you have to show her? Say to her, look at me and say I'm sorry.
Look at me.
So that she knows, otherwise she won't know.
You need to look at me and say I'm sorry, properly, as if you mean it.
But I need it because I don't.
Megan, no.
No, Paul.
No, we don't hit.
Yes, I do.
Paul,
Come on.
just
She's not a member of the household, so I can do it.
follow through.
Megan, start with your proper apology to me, and then we can go and get your glass of water, we can get the picture out of the bin, and then we can start again.
I don't want the picture because it's sissy stuff.
Right,
Wait a minute. That's led into engaging in conversation. I want an apology for that behaviour. She's either going to say she's sorry or she's not. What was that, Paul, that she said?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. Then she can sit in the reflection room and think about that next time. Okay? It's all right. It's okay. This is angry. This is Megan angry. Look, angry. Look. This is Megan angry, but she needs to know boundaries.
She was very aggressive towards Joe. I didn't expect that. But then things are changing big time in our house, so that's very hard for an 8 or 9 year old to come to terms with.
My friend thinks you're and so do I.
She's learning and she knows that she can't get away with that unacceptable behaviour anymore, that there's going to be a consequence.
She's going to be in there all night, isn't she?
When Megan's next 9 minutes were up, Paul went in again to get his apology.
Megan, I want an apology said nicely now, and I want you to look at me when you say it.
I would say don't shake it!
Megan, calm down, please. Calm down. Calm down and listen to Daddy, darling. Calm down and listen to Daddy.
Not unless you get lost!
Don't shout. I know you're angry. I know you're angry, but listen to Daddy. Listen to Daddy.
I'm gonna sit down.
Listen to Daddy.
I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah, not you. Now get lost!
Listen to Daddy. I'm here with Daddy.
No, you're not.
Do you know
You weren't
why?
here to begin
Do you
with.
know why I'm here with Daddy? Because I'm helping all of you. Because
You're
I
not
care.
really helping. You won't really whip.
Sit down. Look at me now. Look at me, or we're going to be back where we started, aren't we? Look at me and say sorry properly.
She can be incredibly rude. She can be very aggressive, and unfortunately, I've took the brunt of Megan's temper. But because it was the first time I was teaching that with Paul and with Denise, I felt it strongly that I should just ignore it. Throughout this course, if she does decide to hit me or bite me, I will be placing her in that room myself. Where's Mummy? What's up?
Well, to see her behave like that with you. I mean, I'm her mum, and if she does that, it's not acceptable, but I'm her mum, but to her to do that to you, it's just awful.
But why do you think she's doing that to me?
Because she's so angry, I suppose.
But why do you think she's angry?
Because we're trying to get control from her.
Not from her. We're trying to lay boundaries. And she sees, she's right. She sees I've come in and I've got household rules in your home, and she's like, hold on a minute, I had free reign. I could do exactly what I want when I wanted, and now I'm angry. And this is the impact of her anger. To scratch and to bruise. The answer is to stay in control as the adult, to be calm, because if you lose it, then you've got really 2 kids. There's nothing going to be gained from 2 people that explode. Nothing. So one of you has to stay in control and calm, and that is the adult.
It had almost been an hour that Megan had been in the reflection room and Paul was still waiting for an apology.
Right, need you to look at me first. I want an apology.
Sorry.
I'll be a little bit louder, please. Didn't quite catch it. I'm going a bit deaf. Come on.
You're not deaf.
Come on.
Sorry.
Here's a cuddle.
It took a while to get Megan's apology, but I'm really proud of Paul. He stuck with it and he persevered.
It's very difficult because you're often treading on eggshells around Megan in case she's triggered. You don't know what the trigger might be, but there's always the worry that there may be a trigger. She pinched Gabriella.
I didn't pinch her.
Going
I
into
hit her.
reflection room, well, regardless.
Denise found courage and she sent Megan straight into the reflection room. This was a major step for Denise because normally she avoids disciplining Megan.
Be positive, be positive. Okay?
Megan, I want an apology. If you don't give me one, you're going to have to stay in.
See, I said it.
Come here, do you mean it?
I suddenly felt in control, which was an amazing place to be. I hadn't ever been in control of my children, and I had just disciplined her, and I'd done it properly. And it felt good. It felt really good.
Coming up on Supernanny, Megan's skating on thin ice when she challenges Joe's authority.
That behaviour's unacceptable. I don't like it when you pinch me.
Unacceptable, not
I don't like it.
unacceptable.
When Supernanny returns. If your family needs Supernanny's help, apply online at www.abc.com.
Erin.
So I was telling her not.
Megan.
Shiz.
Megan.
No, excuse me. Excuse me. Megan, that behaviour's unacceptable. I don't like it when you pinch me.
Unacceptable, not
I don't like it.
unacceptable.
If you
Gabby, come here.
scratch me or pinch me or punch me or behave in a way that is unacceptable, then you will go back into that room.
Unacceptable.
No back chat with me either. And that's your warning.
Megan's having a real hard time accepting that her parents are supporting the changes in the house. And as a result, she's blaming me and taking all her anger and frustrations out on me.
Megan, Joe's just told you.
But it's
And
called the
I'm-
household rules.
And Joe's part of the household at the moment and she's helping us to
No,
put them in
she's
place.
not.
Megan, that's back chat and that's your warning. If you want to talk to me again like that, you're going to go back in the room for 9 minutes. Megan?
Yeah, I guess Megan's sort of under the impression that when Joe goes, everything will go return to normal and then she'll be fine, and it's just this woman that's come in and turned her life upside down.
Yeah, it's your fault, Joe. It's you who's making me cry.
Why am I making you cry?
Because you're being horrible to everyone, aren't you?
Is that what you think?
You're just being this
No,
stupid. See what she's made us do. She hasn't made us happier too.
Megan, would you like to talk to me about this?
No.
It's crucial that Megan grasps that her parents are the authoritative figures here.
What she thinks is that I'm in the middle and creating this.
Are you listening? Joe has come here to help us, and we will be a really happy family. Listen to me. I'm not cross. Am I cross?
It's not really going to make us happy.
It will make us a much happier family.
Won't.
And when she's gone, we'll still be doing the same things. Good night, Megan. Listen, okay.
The plan for today was to work on Mum and Megan's relationship, so I introduced the special thought box.
And I've come up with an idea that I think will help Mummy and Daddy understand and listen to you, and also it will help you to be able to say what's on your mind and how you're feeling, okay? This box, okay, it's a pretty box called the thought box.
The thought box is there to encourage Megan to express whatever's on her mind.
And that way, Mummy can read your thoughts and you can discuss it. Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, marvellous.
The thought box is an idea to help Megan express herself. There's a lot of anger going on in the household between Megan and her mother, so it's important that Megan gets to express her feelings and that her mother validates them. Megan and Mum desperately needed a recipe of some good old one-on-one time together, so I had a little something in mind.
That it would be really lovely if you went ice skating with Mummy this morning, just you and Mummy.
That's beautiful,
That's
yeah.
wicked.
Wicked.
So excited, and just seeing Megan's face, she was squeezing my hand and just so excited. She's beside herself, and it's lovely to see her like that, and I'm excited too.
Really tight, Mum, or they'll fall off.
What this will do is build up Denise's confidence with Megan so that she can enjoy spending time with her, and so that Megan can understand that not only will Denise give her discipline, but that she can enjoy the pleasant times with her too and have fun.
You're doing really, really, really well. I can't believe you're doing so well, considering you've never been on them.
I had loads of fun. Loads and loads and loads.
We had the most amazing time, just her and me, and it made her feel special. We had such fun and we laughed and we didn't get cross with each other, and yeah, it was a very memorable day and such happy memories.
The girls are old enough to take on some responsibility in the house, so we decided that cleaning the rabbit cage would be a good chore to start with. I think it would be a fantastic idea that we should give you girls responsibility so that you've got chores to do and tasks to do, and then when you show Mum and Dad that you can do that and you do it very well, you get rewarded for that.
Yep. Well done, Erin. That's a really good job holding that. All the what?
Erin under, Gabby under.
Please, keep it nice.
If we do it really well, we can all move up one on the chart. That means we've got to cooperate.
When we finished, the girls ran straight to the princess chart to move their pictures up. They seemed really proud of themselves.
You're 9.
You're there, Erin.
You're number 9.
At the end of the day, a much happier and calmer Megan decided to share with Mum what she had written in her thought box.
I got to go ice skating, and I've never been in my life, so thank you. That is so special, darling. Thank you for having a lovely day with me.
I want to go again.
Oh, not tomorrow. I need to get my breath back. By using a thought box, Megan and I can resolve any issues that may need resolving at the end of the day. I don't want us both to go to bed on a bad note, and I'm just hopeful that happy or sad thoughts can be discussed in a nice way, and we can both go to sleep knowing that we love each other and we feel happy. That's lovely.
See you later, darling, okay? See you soon, Denise.
Bye, Joe. Thanks very much.
Go on then, quickly run round.
Keep calm, right? Just keep calm.
Come here then.
Give a hug. Don't worry about your
Give me a
hair.
hug. You don't want to give me a hug? All right then, well listen, I'll see you in a couple of days, okay? Wait for me from the window.
Bye.
See you later.
See ya.
I think everything's going to be a challenge for Paul and Denise. I just hope that they remember all the advice and the techniques that I've taught them and make sure that they stick with it and do it.
Now that Joe's gone, I feel confident in the techniques that we've got, that we'll better carry them through.
I know I'm going to be tested, but I'm quite confident that I'm not going to get in the same situation as I have in the past. I do know I'm going to be tested.
Coming up on Supernanny. While Joe's gone, Denise finds herself in a battle for control.
Shut up and just sit down.
18 minutes.
I know I'm getting it.
18 minutes?
When Supernanny returns.
I've left the cooks for a few days. They're going to be on their own, but I'm going to be keeping an eye on them.
Can we just start because we've now got 2 minutes?
Yeah, Erin's not letting down.
Megan,
She's not.
so you're getting cross and trying to organise everyone, aren't you?
Well, I'm the director. down.
Don't shout at me, Meg.
Shut up, just sit down.
Megan! That's your warning and you're going to be in there.
Megan,
You've had enough
reflection room,
warnings.
please.
Megan's really feisty and she knows what buttons to push. And boy, is she pushing.
Here you go. Megan. Right, you're coming down on the board too.
Don't care.
But as the night goes on, Megan doesn't give up. And she launches into a tantrum that lasts for hours.
You had your chance for your teeth and you didn't do it. Come on.
It is just a me.
Megan, pyjamas. Now.
Zoe wouldn't let me have a bum. Head that bum and I didn't want one. And I had them.
I can't believe it. Keep calm and they will be calm.
Denise's resolve to stay calm does not last for long.
Don't touch your homework now. You're going down.
All three girls by midweek start testing her patience. With Erin already in the reflection room, Denise tries to discipline Gabby.
Just sit still. You're not looking at me. I'm not going to.
Denise's patience is wearing thin.
And I want you to sit on the chair without being silly and stay on the chair. I don't expect this behaviour. OK, Meg, Gabriella, you're not going to have any friends home for the whole of next week.
Oh, I don't care because I hate my friends.
Well, that's fine.
Denise, remember who's in charge. You!
People are patient.
Mum's lost it.
All my energies are with the three of them and I'm just at the end of my tether with it because all I'm doing is going round in circles again.
By the end of the week, Denise is really struggling. And another one of Megan's plays descends into chaos.
Last time stuff.
She hasn't ruined it.
And shout.
She has ruined it.
OK, Megan.
You ruined it, you little... Sorry, she's...
The 9-minute rule goes out the window. And Denise makes up her own time for Megan's punishment.
18 minutes.
I don't care, I
Denise has forgotten everything I've taught her about being calm. Things have really started to unravel in the Cook's household. I need to get back straight away to get these guys back on track.
Good to see you. Okay.
I love the part where I come back with the DVD because it shows the parents exactly where they've gone wrong.
I'm not talking about baths. We said no. Calm down, get your pajamas on, and we're not. You can just stay here now. You've just broken your own computer, so don't worry about it.
Okay, she's lost it. The anger's escalated. Megan's blown. But what was good that you didn't pull? You stayed calm in that situation and you went, all right, so you've smashed your computer up. That's your problem.
Okay, moving on. Let's look at the next one.
Sit in the car where you're at now. I want you to sit there, Megan. We're going to the fire station.
Don't care where we're going.
Could you strap yourself in?
No, I'm putting my shoes on.
Megan, I'm not having that kind of attitude speaking to me like that.
Go away.
That is unacceptable, Megan.
Come on, give it to me, Denise, because this is
my
good.
tone of
This is
voice.
yours.
She's using the same tone that I'm using with her.
Children learn how to communicate with you, how you communicate with them. How you talk, they will learn to talk back.
I mean, she has said to me on occasion, will you shout at me? Why shouldn't I shout at you? And it's a fair comment, I guess.
Now, 18 minutes.
18 minutes?
Yeah, where'd
Because
that
she
come
bit me.
from?
Because she did two things. She bit me on the way down the stairs, and she'd hit someone upstairs.
Right, okay. Reflection room, one time. 9 minutes. She comes out, she does something else, back in for 9. Because otherwise you'll find yourself in a situation where she feels she's serving life, or she might as well do everything.
Sit on a chair, and I want you to sit on a chair without being silly and stay on the chair. I don't expect this behaviour. OK, Meg, Gabriella, you're not going to have any friends home for the whole of next week.
Oh, I don't care because I hate my friends.
Well, that's fine.
She is so annoying you right now that you've taken it one step further just to get a dig in there so that she'll hopefully cry so that you'll get some satisfaction. She actually sat on that chair and said nothing and you drew her in. Because you'd had enough. I think what's important to look at when we look at this is just how one thing leads to another and how they actually feed off of you losing control of the situation. And the impact of that is quite incredible to watch and see how the girls respond to that.
I knew I had a part to play in issues that we were having. It's a bit of a shock, but hands up, I've accepted I was at fault, and hopefully we're going from strength to strength and we won't go back where we were.
Coming up on Supernanny. It looks like Megan is coming around.
What about you? Do you think you're calmer now? Yeah.
But will she be able to change?
Get my badge off now!
When Supernanny returns.
He's called Oddie.
Did I do a good job?
On my return with the family, I like to help them correct their mistakes and to build on their successes. It didn't take long before Megan fired up again.
Everything they do, I never get to do.
And with that hit, Denise followed the rules, no warning, and straight to the reflection room.
You know you're in here for hitting Gabriella, don't you?
It's all about you.
So go in very calmly. Okay, so I put you in here because of the skipping rope. We don't want some big long explanation, okay? It's short and sweet, very precise, very calm. Kiss and cuddle, no grudges. She goes and says apologies to whoever she hurt and then move on with you, okay?
Sorry.
Good girl, I do want an apology, but skipping ropes are really dangerous. And if that had hit Gabby in the eye, it could have been a real accident, okay? So let's go say sorry to Gabriella now.
I can see that Denise is really trying hard not to lose her temper. But the real test is, can she stick with it?
Can you do an American accent? Can you do an American accent? What's the matter? Megan?
Get my badge off now!
Megan, I'm not going to have behaviour like this walking home. When we get home, you're going to be in the reflection room.
No, I'm not. I only got a bit angry.
I know you got a bit angry now. Hold on to the buggy and let's go home.
Mum's in control of the situation. When the kids start to kick off, she doesn't tolerate any of it. She nips it straight into the bud. And for that, she's gained a lot more confidence.
Megan, you're not upstairs, darling. You're in the reflection room, sweetheart.
I feel far calmer. I have more patience with the children.
That in itself is such a result because we've been in that position walking home and I've scratched out and screamed and got home and said, get up the stairs, I don't want to see you anymore. What's that result? Nothing.
Exactly.
So that's a huge step forward.
Exactly.
I want some apology.
Megan accepts the reflection room. She doesn't argue. She will go in, she will wait, she will apologise, she will hug me and we'll get on with life.
With things more relaxed in the Cook household, I found a gap where there was time to speak to Megan alone.
But Mum doesn't shout as much now, does she? What about you? Do you think you're calmer now? Yeah. I think so.
In the beginning, Megan felt absolutely threatened with the fact that I had represented change to her family. But now she engages me and she wants to show me what she's done and what she's achieved. And it just goes to show you that children do need boundaries and guidelines, and they respect you for it.
Excuse about that today.
I heard through the grapevine that there was going to be a special final performance for me tonight. I just hope I get to see it to the end.
Listen, can you all sit down and listen to Mummy really carefully? Right. I can't wait to see your show. I'm so excited.
It's going to be a good one.
I know it's going to be fantastic, but there are some rules. I want no arguing.
Right, tickets.
Let's go.
Your husband's been
See you
there
down there.
for half a
Oh,
minute
God,
since.
no, let me get down to my husband.
He's only got 10 minutes left.
Family ticket, family ticket.
Soul time. And then Evan's Oh, thanks, Gabby. Oh, those girls, they're always still play. Every year they're brilliant at it. Come on, you haven't lost the pom-pom, have you?
Oh, look. Wow. Costumes.
Good night.
I loved it. It was brilliant. Bravo.
Oh,
I feel so happy that they've actually worked together. And it was just like I've never seen the children, really.
Massive thank
you take care. Okay.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
We will.
All right.
Thank you so, so much.
Life of the Cook family is a lot better now that Paul, Denise and the girls are getting on. Instead of shouting and yelling at one another, they're going out as a family and having fun.
Good, well, emotional now. Aww. Life is so much nicer. I'm enjoying my children and I'm enjoying being their mum.
We've seen the potential of what we can have as a family now, a really super loving family that has great fun together and works really well as a complete unit. And I think things can only get better.
In the past, there would have been no way we'd have come to something like this with the kids. Denise wouldn't want to for fear of a flare-up and all the rest of it.
Today's been lovely. The children have been happy playing together, enjoying each other's company, and it's made it nice for all of us.
Things at home are certainly a hell of a lot better than they were before. Certainly Denise and I are a lot more calm in dealing with the girls.
Megan and I seem much closer. She seems more loving. She seems more able to hug me for no apparent reason. Because we don't dwell on any issues, she's able to be more relaxed with me. Life has improved so much in the last month.
I mean, not the fact we've come out today, I mean...
And enjoyed today, and we've had no issues. Bottom line is, it's down to us. The children will follow suit, but it's down to us. And we're prepared to make that work. And we will get there.